Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So we'll go for yesterday. I told you we'll start with module 1 itself, but module 2 plays an important role. So let us start with module 2 only. So what exactly module 2 is that? So differential equations of second order. So here we are solving differential equation, an equation which is a differential equation, okay, of second order. So here dy by dx, everyone knows here what exactly dy by dx. So here if you take dy by dx, y is called a dependent variable and x is called independent variable. So this whatever dy by dx is there, dy by dx is there, only this much I'll take it as d into y. This is one more symbol I'm writing. So that is, you can see here. So I have written here d of y, where capital D is d by dx. Okay, so dy by dx, I'm writing it as d of y, where capital D is d by dx. That you remember. And please do remember, that is, for example, if it is dy by dz by dx is there. So here z is dependent variable, x is independent variable. Whatever may be the variable, please try to remember this concept. That is, so in general, I am dealing, that is, dy by dx comes in the sense y is dependent variable and x is independent variable. And one more thing here in this topic you have to remember is that, so capital D is a differential operator, and 1 upon d is inverse differential operator. So here this capital D, just it is a symbol for a differentiation. So differential operator I can say, so 1 by d is inverse differential operator. So it can be replaced by integration. This 1 by d can be replaced by integration. So d means a differentiation, 1 by d means integration. So understood this? It's clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Okay, fine. So here, just taken some examples. So differentiation of sine x, that is cos x. In a similar way, differentiation of cos x is minus sine x. So when it comes to 1 by d sine x, when it comes to 1 by d, I told you 1 by d means integration. Integration of sine x, that is minus cos of x plus c, and 1 by d cos x. 1 by d indicates integration, that is cos of integration of cos of x is sine of x plus c. Okay. So let us comes to differential equation. Consider a differential equation. Okay. So nth order differential equation I'm considering here. This is very, very important for you people. So consider this. That is dny upon dxn plus an dn minus 1 y upon dxn minus 1 plus so on up to an minus 1 dy by dx plus an of y is equal to pi of x, where this a1 a2 whatever this an an minus 1 an minus 2 an minus 3 up to a1 a2 whatever the constants are coming, so they're all constants, so here dy by dx, see this one, okay, dy by dx I can represent it as capital D of y, d square y by dx square. So if this is there, d square y by dx square, okay, this I can write it as d square of y. So this together I can take it as capital D. Okay, so that I'll write it as capital D square into y. That capital D is nothing but d square by dx square. So that is d square y by dx square. dn of y divided by dxn. So that I'll write it as, see this, d raised to n into y. So it is very, very important. Only dy by dx, you're writing it as capital D of y, d square y by dx square, you're writing capital D square y. So similarly, dn of y by dx, and you're writing it as dn of y. Okay, so therefore, the same thing I'll substitute in the above equation. The same thing I'm substituting here. So dn of y, so that should be written like this. So I written dn plus an, you write this, you write as it is. This is nothing but d raised to n minus 1 into y. So up to an minus 1, this is d of y plus an of y as it is, that is equal to pi of x. So here y is common. You can see here. Here you can see y, 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 y. Everywhere y is common. So y I'll take common. So remaining thing I'll write as it is, that is equal to pi of x. That is equal to pi of x. So this is a function of d, because only constant terms and the terms containing d are involved. So it is called function of d into y is equal to pi of x. So that is, I'll write it as function of d into y is equal to pi of x. So after this, okay, so if this, you can see here, I'll explain here only. See, if this pi of x, is equal to 0, okay, so see, it will come f of d into y is equal to 0. If this right hand side quantity is 0, then the equation is homogeneous. Okay, if this RHS is not equal to 0, so you can see here, if this is equal to 0, equation is homogeneous. If this is not equal to 0, so it may come other than 0, like whatever it may be, 1, 2, 3, 4, sin x, cos x, e raised to x, tan of x, whatever it may be, then it is called as non-homogeneous equation. If the given equation is equated to 0, is called as homogeneous equation. If the given equation is not equal to 0, it is called as non-homogeneous equation. Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So if that's what I have clearly written here, if pi of x equal to 0, then it is called a homogeneous equation. So in the homogeneous equation, it should be very clear that in the homogeneous equation, the general solution, whatever the solution we are writing for the given differential equation, okay, the general solution, that is nothing but y, that is nothing but a complementary function, only complementary function. Complementary function, in short, I'll write it as CF or YC. So that's what I written here. Okay, and why we are writing y? So why we are writing y is because, just you can check here. So everyone, you can see here, this is y, no? The common quantity y, we are solving for y. So because of that, y, general solution, that is y is equal to complementary function or YC. Complementary function or YC it is. So understood? Whenever the equation is equated to 0, okay, so what is our general solution? The general solution is y or complementary function, or that complementary function only. I'm writing it as CF or YC. The another symbol is y of c. Okay, so understood when to write this complementary function? So whenever equation is equal to 0, so we are writing only complementary function. Only complementary function. Clear it is? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So next thing is that whenever pi of x is not equal to 0, so it is equal to 0, we are concluding this. whenever pi of x is not equal to 0, I told you, not equal to 0 means other than 0, whatever it may be, -1, -2, 1, 2, 3, 4, or sin x, cos x, log x, tan x, e raised to x, so whatever it comes, other than 0 is coming. So then it is called as non-homogeneous equation. So whenever the equation is non-homogeneous, we are writing the general solution. The general solution, y is equal to complementary function plus particular integral. So this is a complementary function plus particular integral. Rule of this complementary function and this complementary function is same, but a particular integral, it varies because you have 4 types of particular integrals. So type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. Okay, those things you are studying later. But in both the way, finding complementary function is same. So means what? So whenever the equation is homogeneous, you're writing only complementary function. Whenever the equation is non-homogeneous, you're writing, in addition to complementary function, you're writing the particular integral. Okay, so now we will study how to find the complementary function, what exactly the rule is. Next, we'll go for particular integral. There are 4 types of particular integral. Next, Cauchy's will come, that variation of parameter, that those methods are different. But basically, to find the particular integral, 4 types. Next, some other types you are studying. Okay, so one by one we will see everything. So before to that, so in common, for homogeneous as well as non-homogeneous, we have a complementary function. So we should know how to write the complementary function. So particular integral is denoted pi or yp. That's left to you. Okay. So procedure to find complementary function. How to find complementary function? That is, I had taken a simple example. That is quadratic equation I take. So you may face a biquadratic equation or else cubic equations. Okay. So here I have taken a simple equation. With this simple equation, I'll explain it. Next, we will move on the higher order equations. So first, I'll consider a simple equation. So consider second order homogeneous differential equation. Okay, so second order in the sense it is of order 2, that is d square y by dx square. So here I'm considering a differential equation. So what do you mean by differential equation? An equation involving dependent, independent, derivative of the dependent with respect to the independent variable is called as differential equation. So here we have to consider, don't consider some other equations, because even if you consider quadratic equation, x square plus 2x plus 1 equal to 0, this is also quadratic equation. So it is of second order only. But here we have to consider second order differential equation. Okay, so differential equation should involve over here. So that is, consider this, d square y by dx square plus a1 dy by dx plus a2 of y equal to 0. This is the differential equation. So next, this d square by dx square, I'll write it as d square into y plus a1 d by dx, I'll write it as d of y plus a2 of y is equal to 0. I told you how to write this, right? So I have written here. Next, I told you that, so y is common here. You can see this y, this y, this y. See, everywhere y is there. That y you take common. What is remained inside? So the remaining thing is d square plus a1d plus a2. So take a bracket, y is common, that is equal to 0. Means here, do understand that we are solving for y. So here we are solving for y. So next, I'll write the auxiliary equation. Writing auxiliary equation in every problem, it is very, very important. How to write the auxiliary equation? It is very simple. That is, wherever capital D is coming, no, replace it by M. Wherever capital D is coming, replace it by M. So you can see here, capital D is there here. Capital D is there here. Here no capital D. So wherever capital D is there, I'm replacing M. See, D square is M square plus A1, capital D means M plus A2. So which is equated to 0. Only auxiliary equation in the sense capital D should be replaced by M. That's it. So you can see here which is a quadratic equation. It is a quadratic equation and M has two roots. See, as what is the highest, what is the highest polynomial sorry, power of the highest polynomial? The power of the highest polynomial is 2, d square by dx square, or else you can see this is also a polynomial. What is the power of highest polynomial? M square, that is 2. So you are going to get here two roots. You are going to get two roots. If the highest polynomial is 3, you are going to get 3 roots. If the highest polynomial is 4, you are going to get 4 roots. If the highest polynomial is 5, you are going to get the 5 roots. So when we solve this equation, this is a general equation. We will not come to know the nature of the equation. So because of that, I am dealing it generally. So when we solve this equation, okay, so we are getting 4 options. So please do remember that is roots. So we are getting the roots after solving after solving that equation, whatever roots we are getting, roots are real, different. See, for example, M is equal to, we are getting 1, 2, 1, 2 as the roots. These two roots are real, but they are different. One case. Next case is roots are real, but they are same. So M is equal to, for example, you may get 1, 1 also, 2, 2 also, 3, 2 also. Just I'm taking an example. You may get anything. Okay. M equal to 1, 1 you are getting. See, the roots are real here. The roots are real, but they are same. See, it matches to the second one. So first one is 1, 2. Roots are real, but they are different. Second one is roots are real, but they are same. So next thing is that, next option. Third one is roots are complex, different. See, complex roots in the sense you are getting like this. So what is this? M is equal to, so like P plus or minus IQ, P plus or minus IQ, like 1 plus or minus I into 2, or 3 plus or minus I into 4. You are getting. See, roots are, see, one root is what? One root is, P plus IQ is one root, P minus IQ is one root. See, these roots are as it is involved with I. So roots are complex and this root is different, this root is different. So you may get the repeated roots. So you may get repeated roots. That is, roots are complex and same. So after solving this, please, we will revise once again after solving this. So what we are getting, roots are what? Real and different. Roots are real and same. Roots are complex and different. Roots are complex and same. These are the only 4 options you are getting. Out of these 4 operations, okay, how to write when the roots are real and different? How to write the complementary function? That is CF. Okay, when the roots are real and same, how to write the complementary function? When the roots are complex and different, how to write the complementary function? When the roots are complex and same, how to write the complementary function? This is a major task if you understood this. Okay, so 95%. So you can entire module you can write it systematically, because basically it depends on complementary function only. If you write a complementary function in each of the example, so from the beginning of the topic till end of the topic, for each and every example we are writing the complementary function. You should know, if you write complementary function in the exam, definitely you are going to get 3 marks or 4 marks. So minimum, that is 3 marks is fixed. If it is a question is of 7 marks, okay, if you write only complementary function, definitely correct complementary function, definitely you are going to get 3 marks in the exam. Understood this? Yes, any doubts? Hello?
No, sir.
Okay. Please try to, if you have any doubts, you can ask me, no problem. I said you in the beginning, you can ask me any doubts. Okay, so let us see one by one. See, when the roots are real and different. See here, when the roots are real and different. I am taking one by one case. So different in the sense, m equal to take one root, again m equal to take one root. So I have considered here m1 and m2. So it may be 1, 2, it may be 3, 4, it may be 5, 6, it may be 7, 8, it may be 100, it may be one more root is 1000, whatever it may be. Root should be real and different. Root should be real and different. So different in the sense both are not equal. So that's what I have written here. Everything I have written, you can see. M1 and M2 are real and different. That is, M1 is not equal to M2. So in that case, complementary function, we have to write it as complementary function is equal to C1. You take some constant C1. So you may take constant as A, B, C, D, that is left to you. So for my reference, I have taken for our convenience, we will take it as C1, C2. So sometimes we are taking constant as AB, capital A, B, C, D also. Okay. So here I have taken it as C1, C2. So C1 e raised to M1x plus C2 e raised to M2x. Okay. So when the roots are real and different, so you have to write it like this. So similarly, I take some example. So you take M1 is equal to 1 and M2 is equal to 2. So I have to write complementary function as C1 equal to e raised to, wherever M1 is there, no, write it 1 into x plus C2 into e raised to 2x. Wherever M2 is there, write it 2. That is C1 e raised to x plus C2 e raised to 2x. So for example, so not only two roots, if you are getting three roots, for example, M1 is equal to 1, M2 is equal to 2, M3 is equal to 3. So how to write is that extend the function, that's it. So that is complementary function is equal to C1 e raised to 1 into x plus C2 e raised to 2 into x plus C3 e raised to 3 into x. If there are 4 roots, so you have to write C4 e raised to 4 into x. If 5 roots, C5 e raised to 5 into x. E raised to 5 into x. Like this way we have to write it. Okay. So order is immaterial. So you can write like this also. This. So first you may answer. First I'll take M1 is equal to 2, M2 is equal to 1. No, absolutely no problem. You can write that is C1 e raised to 2x plus C2 e raised to 1 into x. So order is immaterial here. Get the roots. So check the roots whether roots are real or different. If the roots are real and different, so you have to, this is what the general form is. So given, I given in the down. So the general form of the root. Okay. So whenever m, that is m1 and m2, m3, m4, m5, so on up to mn, if there are n roots, so you have to write C1 e raised to M1x plus C2 e raised to M2x plus C3 e raised to M3x plus C4 e raised to M4x, so on up to Cn e raised to Mn of x. See, if it is one root, stop it here. If it is two roots, stop it here. If it is three roots, stop it here. So 4 roots, stop here. 5 roots, 6 roots, up to n roots. So any doubts regarding somebody's message to mute? Yashwant Sinde, what's the problem? Yashwant Sinde. Hello? Hello? Yashwant Sinde, any problem? So please, I'm audible, no? Yashwant Sinde.
Yes.
Any problem? Yashwant. No, simply is messaging. What is this? So he's asking, he's telling, yes, sir. Yes, any problem, Yashwant? So anyway, so everyone understood how to write when the roots are real and different. Yes?
Yes,
Everyone,
sir.
any Any doubts? Hari Prasad?
No, sir.
No? Aishwarya? Arya, Basavaraj, Chetan, Faizan, Rushikesh, Yerigauda, Karthik. Any doubts?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So this is how we have to write when the roots are real and different. This is one. Okay. So next, when the roots are real and same, like 1, 1, 1, 1 repeated 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, or else roots are real. Real in the sense a real number system, whatever it is. -1, 2 times it is repeated. -1, -1, 3 times if it is repeated. So for example, 3, 3, 3 or 4, 4, 4. So roots are real, but they are repeated roots. So we can identify very easily, right? So when the roots are real and same, I told same, I written here same, or it may be repeated also. So for example, the root m is same only, that is m1 equal to m2, where m1 and m2 are real and same. So in that case, what you have to write is that the complementary function is c1 plus c2 of x into e raised to mx. Okay, so here m, that is 2, 2. M1 is equal to 2, M2 is equal to 2. Both the roots are real, but they are same. So you can write it as m itself. So I have to write c1 plus c2 of x into e raised to 2x. Though this I am talking only with respect to 2 roots. If I talk with respect to n roots in generally, so that is m1 root, m1 is one root, m2 is one root, m3 is one root, m4 is one root, mn is one root. So if there are n roots, okay, that is nothing but m itself. For example, m is 1 is equal to 1 is equal to 1 is equal to 1, like n number of way the roots are, n number roots are coming. So in that case, so complementary function is equal to, I have to write, see, whenever 2 roots are there, so you have stopped here. See, you can see, just check it. So this rest of the things you did not write it. So you wrote directly like this. So here what I will do is that there are n roots. There are n roots. So I have written like this into e raised to mx. Into e raised to mx. See, if 2 repeated roots are there, write it up to here. 3 repeated roots, write it up to here. With that, you have to write it this also. 4 roots means up to here. 5 roots means up to here. Up to n roots means up to here. Like this way we have to write. So please take this as a general note. Please take this as a general note. So any doubts? Ruva is there? Ruva, any doubts? Nobody is replying, means what? Everybody is concentrating or not? Yes, please.
No, sir. No doubt.
Okay, fine. Only Hari Prasad is active. Rest of the members, Sridhar Jagtap, Shweta B, Samin Kudchi, Saad, Ruva. Nobody is replying.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. We'll go for the next. That is, roots are complex and different. So whenever roots are complex and different, so always, so you take, I'll take an example, general example, p plus or minus iq, p plus or minus, always complex roots occurs together. So p plus iq is one root, p minus iq is one root. I'm not writing it separately, as roots occurs together. Therefore, p plus or minus iq I'm writing. So therefore, you can see I had written here 2 roots and different roots are there. P plus iq is one root, p minus iq is one root. But always complex roots occur in conjugate pair. So don't write separately. I have given a hint over there. So I cannot show it. If board is there, I would have shown it what exactly. But here I cannot show it. So entire thing I written like this. By the side, I given a note. Okay, so whenever complex roots are coming and if there are different roots, so I have to follow this. E raised, see P, this is P, this is Q. So e raised to P of X, C1 cos QX plus C2 sin QX. So for example, I'll take a root. M equal to 2 plus or minus I into 3 is coming. Exactly you have to write it like this. So here P means what? Compare. This one and this one you compare. So P is nothing but 2, Q is nothing but 3. So therefore the complementary function is, this is a complementary function. So wherever P is there, write it 2, wherever Q is there, write it 3. So e raised to 2 into x, C1 cos of 3x plus C2 sin of 3x. And next, for example, M is equal to I4 is coming. So real part is missing, only imaginary part is coming over here. So this I can write the same thing. I'll write it as 0 plus or minus I4. I can write 0 plus or minus I4 is I4 itself. This itself, right? So P is 0 here, Q is 4. Therefore, I can write it as e raised to 0 into x, C1 cos 4x plus C2 sin 4x. So e raised to 0 is 1. So this I'll eliminate C1 cos 4x plus C2 sin 4x. So next, coming to this, 3 plus or minus I5. So P is 3, Q is 5. So write it same thing. So one more example you can take. 6 plus or minus I10. So P is 3 and Q is 10. So here I have written together only. I have written together. Okay. So if the roots are complex and if they are same, the roots are complex and if they are same. So how to write it? See. So this is one root, this is one root. Okay, though that root I wrote it together. Okay, so this is the formula I have to apply. This is a formula to this we have to apply, and this is a formula I have to write it and write it together. Okay, if the roots are complex and same, see, M1 is P plus or minus IQ, and M2 is P plus or minus IQ. So the roots are, see, here also P plus or minus IQ is there, here also P plus or minus IQ is there. So roots are complex, but they are repeated roots. So therefore, you can write it as, here you can see. How many times it is repeated? 2 times, no? So you can see. E raised to P, here also P is there, here also P is there. So that you write it first, e raised to P of x. 2 times it is repeated, so expand up to 2 terms, that is C1 plus C2 of x cos of QX. This is Q. Okay, next plus. Here also we have to expand it 2 times, but don't use the same constant C1 and C2. Use a different constant, that is C3, C4 of x sin of QX, So if 3 roots are repeated, and if they are complex, so this is one root, this is one root, this is one root. So except P is there here, e raised to Px, you have to write it same. Next, this cos Qx, Q is there, sin Qx. This is same. But how many times it is repeated? That many times I had to expand the function. So C1 plus C2 of x plus C3 of x square. 3 roots are there here, C1, C2, C3. C1 plus C2 of x plus C3 of x square. Till here I have to expand it. Next, here also we have to expand it with a different constant and variable. This x will be same only. C4 plus C5 of x plus C6 x square. This we have to do it. So this is what exactly. So next, tomorrow we will solve these examples. That is based on this, how to write the complementary function. So whenever roots are real and simple, whenever roots are real and different, whenever roots are complex and simple, whenever roots are complex and repeated. So 4 types will come. Okay, so based on those 4 types, how to write the complementary function, that we will see in the tomorrow's class. Any doubts?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Shall
Sir,
I wind up
please,
here?
Yeah, sir,
Yes.
please share these notes.
Yeah, definitely. because just like a bunch I wanted to share. I don't want to share one page. Okay, like at least minimum 10 to 15 page I want to share it. I'll share immediately. Okay, I'm scanning everything. Today I'll scan it and I'll send the entire module notes. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir, fine.
Okay,
sir.
thank you.